Well, this week, we're getting a little fancy with our everyday heroes and learning a little French. Have you ever heard the phrase plein air?
I had not before this, but it means in the open air or outdoors. And for artists, it's simply painting outside, which more than 150 artists did for a week in Ozaukee County, sharing art with the whole community. The hammering inside the Cedarburg Cultural Center is constant.
Get my great yellow hammer.
As volunteers work fast to install this exhibition in just a day.
So today's the big drop-off.
Dozens of artists lined up to drop off their work.
24
that's measured
by 20
and tagged for a show starting later that day.
We're cooking now.
This is the culmination of 6 days of creativity put on by the Cedarburg Artists Guild.
Generally, we end up with a gallery of over 450 paintings.
It's called Plein Air. 165 artists converged on Ozaukee County to paint outdoors for the first week in June.
But you're out there with the bugs and the bees.
Susan Hale has painted in each of the event's 25 years.
The very first year, we probably started with maybe 16, 20 artists. Now we have 165 artists.
There are watercolors, oils, and pastels, and many familiar sights inspiring the eye.
The flowers are blooming, as you can see with my paintings, and the buildings in Cedarburg are also charming.
Some spots on Washington Avenue, like the Stilt House and Sal's Pizza, showing up on canvas. The Red Roof Pagoda, seen time and again.
It's really neat to see a community come together.
This is Mark Price's first year. He preferred a natural view.
One is at the creek in Cedarburg. The other one is at Lion's Den. Another one is at Port Washington.
No matter their inspiration, the artists agree plein air is a fun way to share their work.
It's a great way to reach out to the community and also let them understand a little bit more about what goes into making art.
And maybe take a piece home. Once the paintings are hung and judged, they're up for sale.
We sell these paintings in just a day and a half.
Making art accessible, sharing creativity and community.
They're amazed that, oh, you did that right here. Yeah, of course.
So many amazing pieces of work, and to
Yes.
create 450 paintings in the span of a week and then have a show and sell them, I thought was pretty impressive.
You know who's smiling down? Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Right? I mean, a lot of that stuff kind of reminded me
Yeah.
of his work and the talent that these people have that I'm sure aren't professional artists, right? As a career and doing this their whole lives, they just turned out and created beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and you know, the event also serves as a fundraiser for the Cedarburg Artists Guild to keep the many things they do. There are also a lot of different awards: Best of Show, Best of Cedarburg, Paint the Lake.
Oh.
And I did include in our web story a link so you can check them all out, and also all of the other amazing events the Artists Guild has all year round.
That's
so
great.
They're always doing something.